doing that? Yeah. No way!
You guys saw the last video? We broke some shit.
I think that's all supposed to be inside the thing.
I broke it!
And we worked hard, but we came home with a PB. Wasn't the PB we wanted, but we'll take it. And we had some fixing to do. We kind of lost 8 quarts of transmission oil at Orlando Speed World. Sorry guys. But we only had 1 day to turn this thing around to get it here for Street Car Takeover at Gainesville, and we're here. Well, last night we left the murder scene at OSW, and we got the car unloaded. We're at Total Performance. Talked to Randy. We need to rework this charge pipe. It was available today. We're gonna fix the transcooler line. I'm gonna knock that out while he handles the cold side piping, and we'll get this front bumper back on and looking right. The Acura pulling us out. And get this in the shop. All my hard work last night getting that on. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna drop that back to where it's supposed to go, and we'll be able to test it and see what Randy comes up with. Okay, so we found the issue. It melted the trans line, so I think trans brake testing or something, we might have damaged the line at some point. I don't think the trans temp was that hot on this pass, but yeah, so it melted the line all the way through, even out to here. So we're gonna go ahead and get these off of here, and we're gonna get them remade in hydraulic lines so that it can't melt again. And we'll just have to adapt and try to make sure that this transept never gets hot enough to melt the line. Hopefully the trans isn't hurt, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We got the charge pipe pulled off. Got the man Randy over here working his magic. He's got a plan. He's putting you on the spot, man.
Oh yeah.
He has some quick stuff. And we're gonna get this all fixed up. We just got all the transmission lines remade with hydraulic line. This should hopefully hold up. It was not cheap, but this should get us back in action. All right, we got the charge pipe, everything's all fixed. The intercooler's back on, so we'll be able to get the bumper on. We got the transcooler lines, that stuff's all good, and should be good to load it in the trailer tomorrow. I gotta make a few more fixes tomorrow at the track, but I think we're gonna be good to run this weekend. So huge shout out to Randy, Total Performance, Brent Cameron, and everyone here. We got it together. I don't have a TIG welder, nor the TIG welding skills, so that was a huge thing right there. So obviously we could fix some training cooler lines, but we got it all together, and we're gonna make the event tomorrow. We did have a problem when we towed this into their shop with the Acura. We went over this little bump, and we sheared off a steering rack bolt. So I'm gonna get that swapped out right now. Luckily we have a new BMRK member for the 13 GT500, so I actually had a spare bolt. So we're gonna drop that in, get that all squared away, and then we're gonna look over the car, get the front bumper on, get it ready for Q1. Our goal is to back up that 850 pass and get qualified. So let's get to work and get teched in, and hopefully see you in Q1. It in there. She slid right in. Yo, it's so nice to have these spares on deck. Not that hardware store trip is too difficult, but it's still a pain in the butt. You know, you never really know. You're like, is this gonna fit? I think it's gonna fit.
And then you end up buying like freaking 10 different bolts. We're in the lanes, going up. We got
got a pretty similar tune-up to the 850 that went down the other day. Sprinkled in a little bit of boost, I think like 1.6 seconds in the run, so hopefully should make it through the 60 foot and then start hammering some boost in. And the goal is just to try to get 850, 840, 830. Hopefully it sticks. It's hot though, so yeah, we're trying not to make too many crazy swings, but it's a completely different track, surface, day, everything. And we also just fixed a lot of things too, so hopefully we fix them right. Let's see if we can get a decent qualifier, and then we'll play with it from there and see where it goes. The good thing is it did everything we wanted to do. We didn't bump in. All we wanted to do was go A to B. Felt great on track. I felt it physically that it could take a ton more boost. I got down to the end. I pulled the chute. I felt I needed to pull the chute, so it means we were cooking. I pulled over, got the chute. I realized no one was coming down track, so I knew something was off. But we lost the side skirt, but they were fixing the timing system, so we actually didn't get a qualifying run. Not my fault. Not even probably Street Car Takeover's fault.
And unfortunately, I didn't get the dragging to you fast enough.
Yeah, but we got a log, we got video. We're gonna regroup, get this thing cooled down, and we're gonna make another pass because the track's only gonna get better as the sun goes down. It was a PB by a lot. I mean, just looking at it, we saw 1,233 pound/hour of fuel flow. The log looks great. Other than we knew there's some little PID corrections we need to make on the boost control, because since switching, load's completely different with the auto, but I knew that the 850 tune-up would get us down, and I gave it a little kick in the ass to get some more, more power in it. And we saw 29 pounds of boost peak, but remember, it's going up and down like this, so we're going to try to flatten that out. That did exactly what we wanted. Rear wheel speed was showing 174 mile an hour. So
that's a deep 8.
Yeah. I mean, so sometimes I'll be in it past the traps a little bit, but I mean, either way, if we shave 10 mile an hour off of that, that's 163. 5 mile an hour, 165. I think it was a high 160 pass for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I can look at my front wheel speed sensor too, but it did exactly what we needed it to do. It's unfortunate the track didn't work, but the track's only going to get better from here, and hopefully they can figure out their timing system. 171. It's like 173. Yeah, 173 right there. So yeah, we were cooking, and at some point, that thing is 1,238 pound/hour of fuel flow. So spicy. Generally speaking, you can kind of guess horsepower in a 1-to-1 ratio off of pound/hour. It's nowhere near as accurate of, for example, the dyno, but it's indicative of power. So it was chooching. So all we need to do is flatten that boost curve and let this thing ride at for this event, we're gonna ride at like that 25-29 mark, because we don't want to go into the fast class, which is gonna be like probably 7s.
Yep. I think it's 8, 8, 10 and faster, isn't it?
Yeah, although the car count here is really weird. Yeah, we want to stay in the mid class unless it shows to be different, but yeah, I mean, all we need is probably touch over 30 pounds, and it'll go 7s. I mean, if we don't even know what that pass was, but it was a lot faster than the other night. I was a little bored the other night. That one, I felt the kick in the ass. So because the boost came in and it came down, and then it freaking hammered. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, okay, make the shift. Boom, made the shift. I'm like, all right.
I was holding on.
Yeah, no, I was feeling good. I was like, that feels good. Pulled the chute, obviously. I'm not pulling the chute if it don't feel like we need it. And
if the side skirt goes flying off, that's how you know you got to pull the chute.
Yeah. It's good pass if the side skirt falls off.
832.
I told you.
What's up?
832.
832. Oh, mile an hour. Oh, 100.
166.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
You got a smile. Hell yeah. Woo! That was great. That was the first time bumping in too, so I don't think I did too bad on reaction time. It's nothing to write home about, but 133 to the 60, 356 to the 330, 538, 133, 832, 166. So pretty much PB everywhere. That was good. We had a rush. The parachute was really tangled, and we were trying to get in line and just strapped in. Last second, I said, "Let me bump in."
I saw you. I was like, dude, because you had only crossed the first beam, and I was like, he's got to go up more. And I saw you bump, and I was like, let's go. Dude, I got so hyped. And then I saw that 832, and I was like, 832. What did it run to the 8?
I gotta hop out of here. It's hot.
All right, 5. Okay.
1360 foot. That's And we got, let's see, 538 to the 8th, 832 with a 9, 166. I mean, that's probably the same pass you just ran without the time.
There was no tune change. No
Yeah,
tire
it's
change,
got to be
nothing.
And it did the exact same thing. That was good.
We wanted to turn it up, but
I don't know if I would down low. I mean, you could maybe add some up top, but let's just see what everybody else is running first before you add.
Bumping in is sick.
Is that electric?
Huh?
Is it electric? Is it hype?
Gen Z guy. I think the Draggy actually says 828, but
which means she will totally go a 7, just not at this event.
now we got some chicken wings to enjoy.
That's right.
What are you doing?
Don't take a hit of the
methanol.
methanol.
Methanol? That's messed up. I was like, hey, let's see if there's any in here. There's some in there. That burnt my nose right away. Brother, that's messed up. We started the ramp a little bit earlier, and we added some spice out the back, so hopefully we don't go too fast. After a nice little multiple PBs.
Feasting.
Hell yeah. Out here in downtown Gainesville, Bradley's uncomfortable. He's seeing titties everywhere. Hey, brother, you putting that methanol in the Grom?
Dude, no.
Dude, it's nice and clear, too. That's believable. And one. Man, how fast you trying to wheelie this thing?
Dude, look, if I gotta go make another trip to go get the Draggy or something from the pits when you're about to go, I gotta make sure I got all the horsepower and torques. All right, day 2, bud.
Yeah.
Last qualifier.
Ooh, it's toasty. It is very toasty.
It's hot as crap out here.
Now, surprisingly, the car is still cold because we haven't driven it today. So I'm just letting it idle here. We're just gonna let the water temp come up, so that way we're not, worried about temp, but it should be good here. Just about now. So the game plan here is I just added a little bit earlier ramp and added 2 pounds of dome out the back. I think I'm just gonna lift at the 8th. It's kind of hard to figure out what the class is going. We were targeting that 810, and this should do an 810 or 8.0. But if we do go 7s, we'll know if it was a 7 pass based off the 8th and 330. But if we go 7s, we will for sure secure a place in the faster class, which we can't compete as of right this second with a 760 car, a 720 car, and a 690 car. So it's just a reality. I do want to go like mid 7s with this setup, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it without the the practice and dial in. So.
Sweat check?
Buddy, you would be drenched.
I am drenched. What are you talking about?
Dude, you look like you just took a shower.
He running. He running.
Like some tire pressure.
Heat stop.
Well, we're running that really close.
Where's it at?
We were like pretty close to 18 already.
We're just about to go.
Some head left tranny fluid all the way down the track, and it wasn't me.
Hey, at least it wasn't you.
Yeah, unfortunately it happens.
Sweat check.
Dude, I was sitting there for a minute. It was hot.
I've been sitting there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, they told us to get out, so we'll just chill out here for a little bit. They're gonna touch on the track, and we'll get back down. The good news is the sun's going down. We're in a good spot. We have a really good 830, 820 setup. This is a little bit spicier, but it's still nothing too crazy, and we don't really have anything to lose right now.
All right, 2-4. We'll try and see.
Look pretty good.
So here's the deal. We are in E1 now, and well, we got put in the class that we didn't want to get put in. We're in the really fast class. So we really don't have a chance unless they spin, or they brake, or they just don't put enough power in it. We're just gonna put the old GT500 on kill mode. We're gonna say screw it, and we're gonna go for a 7. We really don't have anything to lose. We have everything to gain, and we can do it. The track conditions are getting better from earlier. It's cooled down, the track's cooler. Andrew said he spiced this thing up pretty good. So we're just gonna see what happens. I'm a little frustrated with it, actually more frustrated than Andrew, but it is what it is. We're just gonna make the best of it, I guess.
See my chips? See my chips? See my chips. Anybody want to race each other?
They want to race each other, they told me.
Do you?
I'll race
He's smart. He wants to buy. There you go. Hold on.
Typically, the #1 qualifier gets the buy. I'm just saying.
Not today, no.
Not said typically. Huh?
So we're drawing chips?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll just let it happen. Whatever.
Better get the buy. Ooh. What do you got?
All right, listen.
Buy. Side.
So I'll basically just get in as soon as I can.
Yeah. So you light your bulb. I'll light mine. As soon as I light mine, then you come up on it. I'll wait 3 seconds before I even come up, and that way, basically, we should be going in about the same amount.
I want to make it 4.
4? Is it that long?
Yeah.
I heard your car comes up pretty quick.
It comes up fast, yeah. But I'm honestly, hey, if I go in at 3 and I get burned down for a second, it's my own fault. I'm not that guy that's gonna get out all screaming and yelling. Never gonna happen. So I'm good with that. As long as you, as soon as I light my first bulb, as long as you get on it right then and there, I'll do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and
Always
I'll bring
burn
it
down
up.
Richard. Got it.
It's only fair enough.
I'm just trying to go PB.
Absolutely. I want to see it. I want to see it.
From behind, right?
I'm telling you right now.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He's behind you. Something happened.
It is not turned up even remote. It's turned down like I don't even know when it'll run. I'm sure it'll run quick. I'm not trying to downplay it, but I don't know when it'll run.
Less than ideal circumstances, but hey, maybe we can get a 7, right?
That's the goal.
Just gonna try and go fast, or at bare minimum, look cool doing it.
That's it.
That's what you shoot, dude.
Oh yeah. No way!
Dude, yeah.
Dude!
173
Holy
miles an hour.
Woo! Oh my gosh!
I was upset there.
Woo! 821 was our fastest.
That's like the 7th time that car's been down the track. No shit, really. It went
Oh
faster
my
every single
gosh,
time.
dude. Dude.
Awesome.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking
No
about.
freaking way.
Unbelievable.
Up that 60, it's a 7. We add more power, it's a 7. Better weather, it's a 7. It's right on the cusp.
Let's go! Woo! Holy crap! Buddy, that's an 801.
And more importantly, a win.
A win! Holy crap. Dude, I'm gonna have to censor out so much stuff from me and Jaeson.
When I tell you, we had exactly what we needed in it So I don't know what happened. I assume he spun.
So he got to about the 60 foot or so, 60 in between the 60 and 330, and he got sideways and he pedaled it.
So
and then he
grabbed
back into it.
He grabbed the scramble. He was here.
Oh, I saw, dude. He was close.
He was on me.
What was the final readout? I think he ran like 830.
So
815. Wow.
The margin of victory is .0051, and he went 190 out the back.
Holy crap.
So that's a PB everywhere. The 60 foot is still really soft, but you know what? I'll take it over spinning the tires.
Dude.
So
let's freaking go, dude. Let's go.
We go in the finals.
Oh, yeah.
Right to the finals.
Heck yeah, we got a shot.
From a up car on Wednesday to an 8-0.
Dude, this is nuts.
I'm going down track. I didn't see him up until the very end, and when I tell you, I saw the orange blip right here, and they have a light at the end, which I assumed was the wind light, but I didn't want to, I stopped at the end. He was packing his parachute or getting his parachute, and I said, I think I won, but I don't know. And well, we did. So sounds like they won too.
Yeah.
But PBs everywhere. We're gonna look at the log. We still gotta go up against my boy Michael Chambly. Funny story. I rode with him to Texas 2K as just watching, and I was like, man, I really want to do this racing thing. And I was excited about it. I was building this car at the time, but slowly. And I was like, man, I want to do that. And now we're here doing it.
All comes full circle.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, but PB everywhere. We need a 60 foot, but the problem is we can't make a crazy change. Obviously, that S2000 is a very fast car. It's been very fast, and it's not getting down this racetrack. But
which is to our advantage.
All right, well, Wednesday was a bit of a show. Came here Friday. Car worked, and we've just been chopping down PBs. And we took out RC Flint with the S2000. I mean, a super close margin of victory. And we're going up against Michael Chambly. I'm excited. He's also a friend of mine. Like I said, I went to Texas with him, so we go back 5 years, so it's cool to be racing him. And yeah, we're just gonna go down track and try to get that 7 slip. We already talked with him. We're kind of just gonna split the pot, and we're racing for the trophy. So we both go home with money. Yeah, finals. I think that's cool. So yep. That's no pressure. Just let's go 7.
Blow up the intake manifold, or Jason's gonna be mad. He's gonna have to fix it.
There's no fixing that.
Hey, if that thing says danger to manifold, you better be careful. Did he just win that? Yeah. No way! 794?
Dude, 790? Let's go!
Dude! No freaking way!
Street Racer Wild? Wow.
Good for him,
Dude!
dude, that's awesome. In the finals,
that.
The uphill battle.
Woo-hoo.
from the beginning. Your reaction time was terrible.
I mean, it hasn't been great.
0.195, and he went on. His was terrible at a point.
Wait, I went 0.195?
No, reaction time.
Yeah, what's reaction time? Okay, well, it's the best one of the weekend.
Oh,
So, PB, brother.
It is. Is it really? I haven't even been looking at it.
I only went 0.2.
Really?
Yeah, so
okay.
I got better.
All right.
Slowly getting better.
So, didn't make it to the 120s, but we got 13060.
Okay.
Hey, at least we know she can do that good.
3.4 to 30. 5.15 to the 8th mile. 140 mile an hour, by the way.
Woo, we picked up 3.
Yeah. 790 at 175 mile an hour. You actually matched his mile an hour, but I think I said it was down. So, man, that was so close. Look at that. Look at the margin of victory, 0.02.
Dude, it was tight. It was so
That
tight.
was so crazy.
He was on the door, and I'm looking over, and I'm like, if only I had a little scramble to give me a little.
It's almost like he lowered the boost to make a good race.
Yeah.
175 to 175.
Well, he didn't. He said that he was having some kind of boost issue where it wasn't making the boost he wanted.
Yeah.
So the car itself lowered the boost to make a good race.
Rather be lucky than good, I guess.
That's right.
Left on 20 pounds.
That's fantastic.
Hey,
well,
but
we
you
got
know
a
what?
lot of data to work off of, too.
Yeah.
Guess what? That intake manifold survived 38 psi.
Yeah, 1320 chunky. Jason, I think we need one of those boost proofs on order because she just held out 38 pounds of boost. Shiny trophy.
Jeez, dude. That's a sick piece.
Oh yeah. It also says, Jason pointed out, wild.
Yeah.
By the way, the fastest street class here. There's some faster, no time class, but
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Let's count up the times this thing went down the track. 7.
Yeah.
7 passes down the track, and it won a wild class. A little lucky, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it didn't hurt nothing. Everything's fine.
Everything's good. Drove back.
Yeah. We got a lot of data on it. A lot of things to fix. This started off with a Facebook, like you just messaged me and said, hey, which transmission do I get? And then all of a sudden, 7 passes later, trophy. Wild trophy.
Should I get this? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, cool. Money sent.
Oh my God.
And the train's only been in there, what, a little over a week?
We put the suspension on. I came over. He put the suspension on. I went through the little checks to make sure everything was right. Order this, order this.
Yep.
Well, we were talking about it last night. We were like, dude, thank God we went on Wednesday.
Well, winner's circle. We got our photos. Now we gotta load this thing up and go get something to eat.
And then post 7-second post Street Car Takeover W tacos, dude.
We had to get the big guac.
Oh yeah.
The big victory.
Got the nachos, got the freaking queso.
Dude, there's no more fajitas left.
Oh no. This is time to go home.
Yeah. What is this?
Oh, is that an 8-0? Fuck, get that shit out of here.
I don't even know. 8-0.
Yeah, 8-0.
8-0.
We're in the 7th now, bud.
7s, baby.